Hey y'all, so while I'm thinking about it, and while it's still kind of fresh in my mind, I want to do a quick review on Caribbean Bay. If you've been watching my videos, you saw I posted a video, like a really quick video, just my friend Owen and I walking around Caribbean Bay, and it's really cool that I got to go there because literally 2 years ago that was the first video of Korea that I had ever really seen. So I always kind of wanted to go there as just kind of a small world, what goes around comes around kind of thing, and it was fantastic. Like, I really enjoyed myself. It's interesting because I don't even really like water slides that much, but I still had a really good time because they have a lot of variety there, so I was actually really happy with it. So first things first, so we get there and we see that the line is ridiculous, and that's also in the earlier video. Like, I was terrified of that line. Like, I just didn't know when it was going to stop. I've never seen anything like that. Even at Disney World, I've never seen anything like that. And I thought we were going to be there for hours, and I was like, oh god, we'd already traveled like 2 hours just to get there, and then we had to stand in line for a long time. But no, actually it only took like 45 minutes for us to get our ticket, even though that line was insane. So they actually handled the amount of people getting into the Caribbean Bay like really well. We got there at like 10:32, which is when most people really kind of get there, and they handled it really well. So like I said, I don't really like water slides that much, but they had a ton of water slides. They had a ton of other things for me to do. So for example, they had like these hot pools. Like, I'm really cold-blooded, and I'm not used to the weather here, so I actually got a little bit chilly after going into the wave pool, and I was like, oh no, I'm cold. This like sad face. And my friend Owen was like, oh no, let's just go to the sauna. So they have like 2 different spots where they have hot pools. They even have a dry sauna that you can just go sit and chill in for a while if you're getting a little chilled. And it was really cool. Like, just tons of variety. You know, of course they had kids area and like a surfing little thing, which was cool, and a bunch of stuff. Something that kind of amazed me is when I went into the girls' changing room, though. They had these like 3 sections of it, because there's lockers and showers and stuff, the traditional stuff. But they actually had just 3 sections of just like wall mirrors and hair dryers and combs and things like that for the girls. Like, when you're done taking your shower after you've been playing and frolicking and, you know, all that foolishness, you can go and like blow dry your hair and apply your makeup with cotton swabs and all that stuff. It actually reminded me of when I went to a Jim Jill Bond. They had the same thing, like hair dryers and stuff for you to get all sexy for your man or woman or everyone, because Korea's like that. But I thought it was kind of neat. I mean, I didn't use it, but I thought it was kind of cool. Yeah, and I don't know about the guys' locker room. But my friend Owen said they had shampoo and stuff already provided, which is kind of neat. I didn't buy any food there, but they had tons and tons of different kinds of foods. They had churros. And like, you know, fast food and all that stuff, nachos and stuff. But my friend Owen and I, we brought our own food. We bought some kimbap. And what I thought was really freaking cool is outside, because they don't let you bring food in, but outside of Caribbean Bay, they actually have refrigerated lockers for you to put your food. And then they also have like a lunching area. So what we did was, when we got hungry, we just went out there, got our food from the refrigerated locker, and then just went in like the lunch area and ate. And there were tons of other people there doing that. It was really freaking cool. It's a great idea. So our food was still chilled, like my fruit was still cold. It was just fantastic. I wish they did stuff like that in the States. I don't know if they do, because honestly I don't go to parks that much. But that was just really cool. I was impressed. I will say that as a foreigner at Caribbean Bay, I got more stares than I'm used to. I think maybe because it was a little more out in the boonies, maybe? I don't know, because I mean in Seoul especially, I don't really get that many stares, but at Caribbean Bay, like, I could feel it. I could feel people kind of looking at me, and I saw a few other foreigners, but the ratio was a little bit more so Korean than I'm used to. I mean, I'm used to being the white tiger, but here I was like the white white tiger, and people stared. But I'm not really, like, I don't care. But if you're a foreigner and you don't particularly like getting gawked at, I wouldn't necessarily suggest going there. Maybe sticking somewhere closer to the heart of Seoul where foreigners are a little more common. But that's just my opinion. I don't know if it's everybody's experience, but it was definitely mine. A couple complaints I do have. The lines for the slides were really long. Like, they had the time suggestions, and some of them were 200 minutes for a single slide. And I mean, one slide will last like, what, a minute? Not even that. So I mean, to wait like 200 minutes for a minute of fun, it hardly seemed worth it. Like, I didn't even bother, honestly. We got in line for one slide and that was it. So just be careful with that. I guess pick your slides wisely, or go on a day where there's not as many people, if you plan on getting your thrill, because yeah, you could end up standing for a long time. But I think overall, I had a really great time. I would definitely suggest people going there, if anything, just for the, you know, the fun of it all. People were pretty good about speaking English, as far as like the tellers and stuff were concerned. I think the price to get in is something like 50,000 won. I actually had a coupon with my friend Owen, so we got in for 10,000 each, which was freaking awesome, which is one of the reasons why we went. And but I mean, that's pretty reasonable for any park price, really. And I would say if I had to rank Caribbean Bay, I'd probably give it like an 8 out of 10. I think I would give it a 10 out of 10 if the lines just weren't so apparent. Because I mean, a big part of going to a water park is the slides, and there were long lines for the slides. But they definitely, you know, did their best with like the hot pools and saunas, and they had a like self-beauty place, and just tons and tons of variety. So if you don't feel like sitting in lines, you can still have a lot of fun, a lot of food, a lot of people. It was, I think, overall really great. And as a side note, when I first saw the Caribbean Bay commercial, the girl that I saw it with was joking, and she's like, one day I want to go there, and if the cabbies are not the hottest cabbies I've ever seen, I'm going to demand my money back. And so, to her, I say, girl, you don't need to get your money back. Like, the cabbies, I only saw like 2 girl cabbies. The rest of them were all guys. Like the lifeguards and stuff, they were all guys. And, I mean, they're not 2 p.m., but, I wasn't disappointed. Okay, so, that's my review of Caribbean Bay. Like I said, 8 out of 10. I thought it was a great, you know, great fun. Go with your friends. And, yeah. I'm signing out, so I'll see you guys later, and,